Boy, amazing story. That young woman has taken a lot of punches. Afghanistan has as well. And there are a lot of young people, not just here in the United States, but also there that are probably can recount similar stories in many ways.
Yeah, they really can. I think that one thing Allison was saying at the end was it worth it. She wasn't just talking about U.S. And ISAF troops. She was also talking about the Afghans who have suffered so much. If this country is going to move forward, it's really going to be on the backs of its young citizens. Look, there's no other way to phrase it. That country is horribly corrupt. The government has been ineffective. People are begging for a new government within that nation. And I think you saw that outlash when Karzai's back candidate apparently is doing very, very poor in the voting so far. We won't know the official results for about a month, but right now, he's certainly not getting the kind of votes that Karzai wants.
You've been to Afghanistan. It was interesting you talking about Allison making that trip. But talk to us about you there in a war zone, how you go about doing the job of the day. I mean, we pull out the notepad, we go and cover stuff all over the place, but this is a unique opportunity to go someplace that's kind of dicey.
Yeah, dicey is a good word. We were working with a company, and there were, safety briefings that went out. We knew that there were concerns on this road, that road. We knew various things that could happen, and you just have to keep your wits about you, not do anything stupid. I mean, that's the easiest way. You kind of keep your head on a swivel, look around. There are people watching you wherever you go. And look, I'm a tall, big guy. I stand out wherever I go. In Afghanistan, it was pretty easy to pick me out of a crowd. I don't think I ever felt threatened, ever felt unsafe. And we were there for close to 3 weeks, and we were out every day for hours and hours and hours, sometimes from dusk till dawn till dusk. Sorry, just got off the plane. I'm a little tired.
Well, 3 weeks is a far cry from your earlier stint, which was a significant amount of time. So you can measure this country where it was when you were there and now, a couple years later. How has it changed?
Well, when I was there before, I was at the U.S. Embassy, and I was in a walled structure, and I had very rigid rules I had to operate by. I couldn't come and go as I wanted. If something would have happened to me, they would have had to bring other people out, put those people in danger. So I certainly understand that. It was a lot more tense this time, and my colleagues who I've known for a long time said it's a lot more dangerous. We took one trip down to Mes Aynak, where a Chinese mining company is going to begin mining that area where the antiquities are, and we had to drive through 6 little towns, and we got to this last checkpoint that welcomed us to Mes Aynak, and these police came out kind of wide-eyed. They weren't angry. They were like, "How'd you guys get here?" We drove. "You didn't have any security, no escort?" "No." He goes, "It's very dangerous. You shouldn't have done that." And then they gave us a police escort to go back. And we went back again. This time we took representatives from the Ministry of Mines because we wanted to talk about the mining. And we had 3 giant vehicles with big guns on them, and the drive down was a little easier. Although, you stand out a lot more. It's invisible versus invincible. It's kind of a juggling act.
Well, and Allison, we were talking about how open and giving the people were when she went there. Yeah. Obviously, you've had that feeling as well. You must have some affection for the people there. How tough is it to see what's going on there?
It's very tough, and I think that one thing where the international media fails horribly, when we were going, people probably thought, you guys can't walk a city block without getting killed. And it's just not like that. I mean, most of the people want a better life. They want a better government. They know that the U.S. and international troops had a lot to do with getting them to that point. So there was never that overwhelming fear, we hate you, you're in danger, you're in danger. I mean, we went to a few attacks, and we were kind of on the perimeter with the police and all the other Afghans. And a lot of Afghans who were journalists I knew before, and they would come up and talk to me, "Oh, it's good to see you. What are you doing now?" And just like, there's RPGs going back and forth across this road, and they're talking to you like, "You want to grab coffee later?" So that was a little surreal.
Well, Sean, we're happy to have you back, and we're happy to have you back in one piece.
And I have to point out, Andrew Smith, photog, just did all these images. You'll forget what I said, but people will remember those images. He did a great job.
I disagree. They won't forget what you said as well. Thank you so much.